I know. You know everything about FastPasses, right? Well, let me respectfully say you may very well be wrong. I always think I know everything there is to know, but then a viewer asks me a question and I have no idea how to answer, and, well, this video is the result. Hey everybody, it's AJ for Disney Food Blog. FastPass is the trick to not wasting your entire vacation in line, but it can be pretty complicated to get right. Whether you're new to Disney vacation planning or you're a seasoned veteran, there are some seriously hidden tricks to using FastPass the right way. We've got the tips and hacks to help make you make the most of your FastPass selections and skip the lines at Disney World's top rides. We're going to answer all those hard to answer FAQs today with our ultimate guide to Disney World FastPasses in 2020. So let's start with the basics. FastPass is a way for you to basically skip the line at Disney attractions by reserving a time to ride the attraction in advance. FastPass Plus is available to all Disney World guests, whether you're staying on site or not. It's totally free. If you're staying on site, you do get the extra perk of booking your FastPass early at 60 days out. If you're off site, you get to pick your FastPass rides 30 days out. FastPass booking windows open at 7 a.m. Eastern, and you can make them right in the My Disney Experience app or through the Disney World website. You'll be able to make 3 FastPass reservations per day in advance. FastPasses are limited and popular attractions book up fast, so you'll want to be ready to go when your window opens. Which rides have FastPass? Short answer, most of them. Magic Kingdom has 25 attractions with FastPass lines, including Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, Space Mountain, and Peter Pan's Flight, and you can select any 3 for your Magic Kingdom day. All other parks have tiers. The more popular rides are in Tier 1, of which you can only select 1 in advance. For instance, in Hollywood Studios, you need to pick between Millennium Falcon, Slinky Dog Dash, and Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway for that top spot. But you'll also be able to pick 2 more rides or shows from Tier 2, like Tower of Terror or Star Tours. We have a video on the top rides in each park to help you decide what to pick for your FastPass reservations, plus some tips on how to ride if you didn't get a FastPass. Now, your group can have different FastPasses. When you're making selections for your group, remember that not everyone needs to pick the same things. If you've got little ones who don't want to ride the coasters and big kids who do, you can split the group up. Get Rock and Roller Coaster for half the group and Toy Story Mania for the rest. Also, kids under 3 won't need a FastPass to ride. They don't need a ticket, so there's no way to make one. Just make sure they meet the height requirements and they'll be able to accompany the rest of the group that does have FastPasses. You can use Rider Swap most of the time. Rider Swap is a system Disney uses to let groups with folks who need more supervision split up and ride bigger rides. You'll take turns riding while someone waits with the people in your party that need extra supervision. The first group waits in line, and the second group gets to go through the FastPass line rather than wait in standby again. So what about FastPass Plus reservations? Well, if everyone in your group has a FastPass for the ride, it's essentially the same thing as Rider Swap. However, Rider Swap does give older kids the chance to ride more than once, as your Rider Swap pass allows up to 3 people to get in line. We've heard a lot of reports of people doubling up on FastPass by having just the first group to ride get a FastPass and everyone else uses a Rider Swap pass to skip the line. This is one of those things that's up to the discretion of the cast member at the FastPass entrance. At more popular rides, you may be told that everyone in the group needs to have a FastPass. In practice, this hack can work. People have told us it's worked for them, but keep in mind it doesn't work all the time. So it may be better for your whole group to just get that FastPass instead of trying this out. Next FAQ, yes, you can still get more than 3 FastPasses per day. I feel like a lot of people don't realize this, and I run into folks in the park who think that they've already used up their 3 FastPasses and now they can't get any more. Not the case, you guys, really not the case. Even if you're not doubling up using Rider Swap, you can still get more FastPasses than the original 3 you booked before your trip. As soon as you've gotten into line with that last FastPass selection, you can make another. And after you've used that one, you can pick another. After the initial 3, you'll be able to add a new FastPass one at a time as soon as you've used the last one. If you're in Magic Kingdom or picking only from Tier 2 rides, you can make just 1 or 2 selections in advance, then keep adding on day of. But you can't get a second Tier 1 ride in the same park before you use 3 FastPasses. Say you're in Animal Kingdom and you've only scheduled a Flight of Passage FastPass for the day, you won't be able to select a Navi River Journey FastPass until you've used 2 Tier 2 FastPasses. You could, however, use that Flight of Passage FastPass and then book a Soarin' Epcot Tier 1 FastPass right after. For some reason, switching parks opens up that option. In theory, you can keep making FastPass selections right up until park close and get to skip the line at nearly everything you ride for the day. In practice, it's kind of difficult to get a FastPass for everything you're going to ride all day long, but keep checking back. People change plans all the time, so even popular rides can have last-minute FastPass options. Just keep scrolling through times in the My Disney Experience app. It may take a few minutes, but we've snagged same-day Slinky Dog, Mine Train, and Flight of Passage FastPasses. Also remember that even if your phone's not showing you FastPasses, they may be available at the kiosks in the park. All right, the best time to make FastPasses. If you're trying to max out the number of FastPasses you get each day, we'd recommend scheduling your initial FastPasses for early in the day so you can use them up quickly. If you're just trying to enjoy the park and skip lines when they're the longest, then make FastPass reservations for midday. Lines for rides are going to be shortest in the morning and at the end of the night, and for many rides, FastPass isn't necessary at those times. Keep in mind that you can change the time of your FastPass the day of if there's still availability, which is great news if you need to head back to the resort for an unplanned nap time. Next answer to one of our viewer questions. Nope, don't worry if your phone dies. Since all this FastPass planning is happening in the My Disney Experience app, having your phone fully charged is pretty important, but not a deal breaker. We always recommend bringing along portable chargers to the parks, but if you find yourself with a dead cell, Disney has FastPass kiosks around the park to help you out. Each park has several locations with FastPass kiosks where you tap your Magic Band or ticket, and you can change your FastPass and select new ones the same way you would on your phone. Sometimes, like I said, at the end of the night, these kiosks have FastPass options after the app is saying all FastPasses have been distributed for the day, so it could be a good hack to use. Now, what happens if a ride goes down? Your FastPass window has arrived and you're headed to the attraction, but it's closed? Don't panic. This obviously isn't ideal, but if you check the app, you'll see a new bonus multi-experience FastPass has popped up, most likely in your My Disney Experience app. You'll be able to use that FastPass to ride the same attraction later in the day once it comes back up, or pick from another ride on the list. The list will include things comparable to the ride you did have a FastPass for, so no Seven Dwarfs Mine Train if Thunder Mountain was closed. Now, if a big ride goes down during your FastPass window, you'll get a little more wiggle room. Say a Flight of Passage goes down, you'll get a multi-experience pass that's good through the following day. And you could use it on another top-tier attraction like Slinky Dog Dash. Just check the list. You aren't locked into rides in the same park. All right, now let's talk about those hard ticket event FastPasses. Hard ticketed events like After Hours, Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party, or Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party don't have FastPass available during the event. But your ticket does get you access to the park before the party starts, and that ticket actually lets you book FastPasses during that time. Based on our research, using our own hard ticket event tickets several times and asking for confirmation from Disney World Guest Services, you can make 3 FastPass selections with your hard ticket. Just make sure to make them during the time you're allowed to enter the park, usually 3 hours before the party, and make them for the park you're going to, so no Millennium Falcon if you're headed to Villains After Hours in the Magic Kingdom. Remember, this is really important. The Disney system may prioritize a multi-day ticket before it uses an after-hours event ticket, so make sure you check with a cast member when you're entering the park which ticket is being used if you're not planning on using a regular ticket on the day you're attending a party. So those are some super important Disney World FastPass tips and hacks that a lot of you might not know. That whole situation with the hard ticket events and FastPasses, that's brand new to us as of like a couple of weeks ago. So we just did that research kind of at the end of last year and beginning of this year, and we've used it multiple times, and that's an awesome tip, you guys. If you can get FastPasses for the few hours before your party ticket goes live, that's incredible. So we can't wait to hear all of your FastPass tips. Let us know in the comments what your FastPass tips and tricks are. We definitely want to know, and the rest of our viewers want to know. They definitely want to see what you have to say in the comments. So thank you guys for listening. Thanks for watching. We can't wait to hear about your tips and tricks. This is AJ for Disney Food Blog, and we'll see you real soon.